Hey guys, Luton here, and today I wanted to go over with you a channel update. This is sort of, I often do these how I'm thinking about the channel, where we're going with it, the kind of things that I'm looking to do, and also to get a bit of feedback and input from you guys on what you want to see on the channel if you think I'm moving things in the right direction. So first of all, obviously what we have coming up pretty soon is Battlefield Hardline. The beta is on the way, and you know, I have been very 50-50 about the whole thing, but I am still feeling positive about it. From speaking with the devs and looking at the game, I do feel positive. I feel more positive than, I don't know, I feel more positive than I thought I would, I suppose is what I would say. Really it does depend on the community how this game is going to turn out, but regardless, I need to know what you guys think I should be putting onto the channel. The best way to do this is to have a straw poll. So I put a straw poll together. You can look at it in the links below. I put it in the comments as well. Please click on that and vote for what you want to see on the channel. So right now you can choose from whether you want to see tactics videos from me, TFD, which is thought for the day. That's where I take a small clip and I just highlight something that I think is very important to know, or a ridiculous situation which you need to be aware of. Round breakdowns, that's where I take an unedited round and I break it down. I have to say those are quite long videos, and I sometimes feel like they're good but they're long, and long videos, people don't often want to sit through them, although I know some of you guys on my channel love long videos as I do, but maybe I need to just kind of cut those down a little, try and minimal editing. So that's that one. Weapon reviews. Now, a lot of, I have said in the past that weapon reviews of Battlefield are kind of pointless, because you can pick up anything, and for the large part, it doesn't really matter. Like, it has some impact, but not enough of an impact that you should make a whole video about it, right? I actually feel that with Hardline, kind of like with Arma, it will actually have more of an impact, because the weapons, the way they have them in Hardline, are more tuned, more specific. They do actually have more certain effects in certain situations, and you should choose them more carefully. So I actually think the way they've got things set up for Hardline, weapon reviews will actually have a purpose and will actually have a reason. So I actually would be happy to do them this time for Hardline, as opposed to the Battlefield 4 and 3, where I really felt it didn't have that much impact. Equipment guides, this will be just looking at all the different gear, because again in Hardline there's some very specific equipment, and trying to learn about when to use it. I think it's the kind of thing where they have some kit which you will take a lot of the time, and then more specific elements that you'll take sometimes in certain situations. So I think having guides on that would be quite good. If you want to see that, vote for that. And then of course I just put epic highlights. Don't be fooled by the word epic. What I'm thinking of there is just moments where, like, for example, you power drop down, take out 3 guys, arm the objective, defend it, and then the round is over and you win it. Stuff like that. I think that'd be obviously cool and inspirational for people to see when I've just been playing. So again, if you want to see some stuff like that, vote for that. This straw poll will give me a good guide about kind of what you guys want to see the most. So it's not like I won't include any of it or something like that. It's just more of a guideline for me to see what you guys want to see the most, the things that you are really interested in, and so I can prioritize that over other things. Okay, the next thing up is live streaming. This is on Twitch. Now, I've been live streaming for a little while, not the longest time, and it's a growing thing. It's getting better. I generally average between, like, I don't know, like 40 and 80 viewers most of the time when I stream, which is actually pretty good considering I only have about 4,500 followers on Twitch, so I think that's pretty good overall. But I obviously want it to be more, and I want to get partner with Twitch as well, so that I can, have you guys get involved a lot more, and I can run all the extra stuff that you have, and quality options and all these kind of things. So with Twitch, I'm going to start streaming Mondays and Fridays, okay? It's going to be from 11 PM GMT time on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays is probably going to be Battlefield and Battlefield Hardline streaming. The Monday Battlefield, that's going to be on my server. I'm going to be running my server 2300 every week on Mondays. Come and join in, come and get the objective play. That's really what I want to be about. So it's going to be regular, and it's going to be there for everyone to play. Don't forget as well, the server is up all the time. So I know it's empty a lot of the time, but if you want to get on and play, please do. Find 4 or 5 people, get on, kickstart the server. That's what it needs. Fridays, it's probably going to be Arma operations. That's what I'm aiming towards anyway. Arma operations stuff, and you guys can come and watch. I will probably extra stream things on top, like I have stuff for my looting gaming, stuff like Fast and Light, Space Marine, all these other bits and pieces that I also stream. So there'll be other streams around different times if I have time available for that. But Mondays I want it to try and focus Battlefield, and Fridays I want to try and focus for Arma, because I know I don't really stream Arma. and it's a totally different pace. I'm going to probably approach it in a different way. I'm probably going to have like a little bit of a face cam, and I'm probably going to interact with people on the stream a lot, because Arma, there's very often like periods with not much going on. So yeah, that's probably the way I'm going to approach those. I hope you guys will join me for that. Again, the links are down below, so please come and follow me there. Come and watch those things. 2300 GMT time. I think that's going to be like 6 PM EST time. So I'm going to do that every week, so come and join. Okay, the third thing I'm going to be looking at is Arma. Now, Arma has been quite successful on my channel. It often gets better views than Battlefield at this point. I think it's probably because it suits my style a little bit more, and a lot of you guys enjoy it a bit more, perhaps. Also, you know, Battlefield's been around for a while, and Arma is kind of new and interesting for some people. What I'm going to be doing with Arma is regular operations videos, like I have been doing already. Tutorials on different elements within the game. Play tips, just moments where I'm sort of giving advice on, you know, this is the best way to approach a certain situation, or, you know, take this gear and look how it benefits you. And then also mod reviews from time to time. I'm not going to go crazy. It's not going to be like every week I do a mod review, but if I find a mod that's interesting and worthwhile, I'm going to have a little look at that so that you guys can try it out for yourself, or at least get an idea of what it is all about. So that's what I want to do with Arma. I want it to be more a part of the channel again, because you know, it's sort of been here and there, here and there. The trouble is, I often get periods where I'm very busy with certain channel elements. So like Hardline, something will come up and I have to cover a load of that. Alien Isolation, got to cover that. There's various things come along, and because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I don't have the time balance that others do to put into these things, so I have to kind of prioritize what comes along. But I do want Arma to be a big part of the channel because it does well and I enjoy playing it. Okay, the fourth thing, people might be a little surprised, but not surprised, will be Star Citizen. Now, Star Citizen, some people have been like, why haven't you posted more Star Citizen, Luton? Well, the thing is, Star Citizen is in such a development process that I felt like I wanted to wait before I really, you know, the game was more towards something concrete before I started to post more of it. Now, there was a big update to it recently, and I am going to get in and have a little look at that. Well, I have had a look at that, but I'm going to get in and post a review of that and sort of look at where the game stands. Then I'm going to get into some other stuff as well. I want to look at like ships, I want to look at like speculation, I want to look at more things, stuff like bounty hunting, what's it like to be a fighter in the game, trading, transport, how to work with guilds, can you play it solo, all these different things. So I'm going to be looking at Star Citizen a lot more, going to look at stuff like the graphics in the game, how that's going to pan out, what kind of system specs you need. So we'll be working on that. I'm very excited for Star Citizen, and I do envisage that it's going to be quite a strong element on my channel, so I'm going to be pushing that more and more as we go through the year. And then the last thing is a new thing. This is Warhammer 40,000. Now, Warhammer, I was quite surprised to see did relatively well comparatively on my channel. I was quite surprised by that. I didn't anticipate that it would. I'm going to see what I can do with this. It's not going to be a concrete thing for this year, but I'm going to sort of go forward a little bit with that and see how it pans out. I did get a lot of support with it. If you guys want to see, as I have said, any of these things on my channel, you need to support it. The more support I get from you guys, the more I can do it. I basically just don't have the time to put into, you know, things that aren't going to do well. So, you know, I need to prioritize the best things so that I can ensure that those are the things that go forward. So if you guys want to see all this stuff on the channel, you've got to support me. Drop the likes, drop the comments, drop the shares, you know, help me out, because you help me and it helps the channel as well. So with Warhammer 40,000, what we're looking at is the lore, video game highlights and reviews of those things, so stuff like Dawn of War, Space Hulk, all this stuff, Space Marine. And then we're going to have things like genre discussions, that's like expense of getting into the game and all these kind of stuff, changes, updates from the old stuff, how is that better, so just looking at the kind of world of Warhammer 40k in general. And then of course the painting and conversions element. This is very time consuming, the painting and conversions. Trying to find time for me to paint stuff. I've been working on a model right now which is nearly ready to go, but it's very time consuming and it's difficult to film compared to other stuff. It's very difficult to kind of actually film that properly, but I will be doing those things because they are fun to do, but they're just sort of more there by the by. So that's really where I'm looking at this year, guys. It's been great. I appreciate all of your support always. It's great that I managed to get to 50,000 subscribers this year. That's fantastic milestone for me. And you know, my channel grows pretty slow, so it's good to hit those big milestones when they come along. But as I just said, you know, give me feedback, drop it in the comments. I want to know what you guys think about the things going forward into the channel. If you have any further suggestions, stuff that I haven't thought of, please throw that down. But you know, as I said, I need your support. I need you to share the videos, to like the videos, to comment, to get involved. All of that stuff helps me. It helps grow the channel. It helps support the things that you like. You know, if you like a video that I have made, if you like a style of video that I've made, if you like the content, whatever it may be, whether it's Arma, Star Citizen, Battlefield, 40k, whatever, you got to like and get involved and comment on it, because supporting the video, supporting it, making me know that you want to watch it, and then I'll be like, hey, this is doing well, I'll make more of that content. So I know a lot of people often say like, oh damn, I forget to do that and stuff. You know, remember remember to get involved, because if you get involved, it boosts my morale, it makes me want to make more videos, and the more excited, the more morale I have for making content, the faster it comes and the more I will do of it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just tell me what you think, and let's look forward to 2015.